Just ripped ass in there. It is not good. Crunchy boy. Ugh. Usability versus looks. No. Form over function. No, that's not it either. Is this thing on? I fucking hate when I have to think about that. Yeah, it is. Cool. Anyway, form over function. This truck has a lift bracket. Lift brackets are not my favorite, personally, but this truck's paid off. This truck has kings. This truck probably pulls mad bitches down in Mexico, where this truck is mainly used. And what's it used for down there? Going in the middle of nowhere to go surfing. So what would you do? Like, would you build a bracket lift truck because it's cheap and it has kings, or do you go to like mid-travel and then go and do a bed cage and do all this crazy stuff? Both these things do the exact same thing. And now this truck isn't the best example. What got me thinking of this was I saw a video from Izzy Fab on Instagram, and Kevin at Dialed commented on it and said, yeah, short course links are lame. He didn't say that. Kevin's a badass tuner, but like, I get what he was saying. He explained the drawbacks in like a really scientific way, and even I was like, yeah, fuck, he's right, because usually when Kevin talks, he's right. But that got me thinking. I'm like, well, on my Bronco, I'm not doing a conventional style link setup. I'm doing a short course style link, almost like a rock crawler, and I'm laying the shock backwards. So when I say I'm laying it backwards, it's not traditional. Like, what's a good analogy? This is a link. My elbow is the axle, my wrist is the pivot prop. Traditional link would be somewhere around here on the 3/4 mark. Broncos are like back here by the snakehead, and then short course is off the axle. It's really dumb to do it off the axle, and you shouldn't do it unless you're a fucking pro too. But it works. That's the thing. Like, it works okay enough that it's cool, you know? Like, you can still get down. But it's convenient. That's the biggest part. You can run almost a bypass bed cage, mount it off the axle in the same place, and just in a big ass coilover, and you're done. And you know, you have a big 3.0 IBP, and everything kicks ass in life. But it's not going to be the best. So how do you make that decision of what you want to do? Like, I see with this job a lot of people that have really capable dailies. This one's not a daily, but a lot of people have like OE replacement, Raptor shocks, and some other shit. And with that, it's cool because the truck's relatively turnkey. You know, you don't have to think about it as much. And then on those trucks, they don't have the best geometry, but they are very good at what they do. I know dudes with 3.5 that can put a KTM in the back of their truck, you know? So, like, the room's still there that you wouldn't have with a proper bed cage. So we have to ask ourselves, where's that line? Like, you know, of form versus function. Like, say like a lot. I don't know. I was just thinking about that. I actually was thinking about that this morning when I was taking a shit. And I decided to record a video on my GoPro on the way back. And it sounded awful because it's like the cheapest GoPro possible. It's basically like the fucking great value version of GoPro. And the audio is trash. But I was thinking about that. And then this truck got me thinking about that more. Like, are we seeing more builds that are not built the best, but built the most convenient? Like, are we straying away from, oh, the perfect Whoop Eater Terror Crew jump smash explosion truck to just like, I turn this bitch on, I go to the desert, you know? And you see that kind of more with like side by sides too. They're kind of being built that way and branded as this is a turnkey desert toy. You don't have to build, link, prep, maintain. And to an extent, pre-runners are like that too. You don't have to prep them. There are a lot of guys that don't prep their shit, and somehow they make it everywhere. It's crazy. Um, I just smelt. Fuck. What is it? Salt water. Yeah, we're in Oceanside, and that's why those shocks are rusty. I think we're in Oceanside. We're like somewhere in like the middle of like 10 customers, so I can stop at pretty much every off ramp on this way down here and see someone. It's kind of cool. I actually saw some dude's truck in the parking lot that I worked on the way down here. I was like, oh, it's fucking weird. I think razors are kind of lame. Uh, um, Not to be a dick or anything, but to me they're just cookie cutter. Like, here's my logic on like the most fun off-road toys. Like, yeah, it's like okay, it's capable, it can go everywhere. But you ever taken a 50cc pit bike and just fucking held it third wide through the whoops, like the big sand whoops, and you're just fucking cranking out these and just blow out your back? That's always the most fun shit to me, is doing that kind of stuff. Mainly because like one, it's cheap, and two, it's like so goofy that you're like, this is the best thing ever. And I think instead of razors, everyone should sell their shit, tank the market. We all go on Facebook Marketplace and we buy those little $100 CC like go karts that are little two seaters with the lawnmower motors that don't go fast at all. And we just all start back from the beginning and start building those, and then we rework our way back into like Volkswagen powered shit, you know? But like, think about how much fun. What's more fun? Oh, look at it. I can go 70 in my razor through the whoops. Ooh. Or drunk at 2 a.m. racing a 50cc, we'll give it 250, a 250cc go kart with your buddy next to you around the camp. I know which one I'm going to be choosing, the racing it around the camp, for obvious reasons, because that's way more fun. Um, Straight up. And the cool part is, it costs like $80. You know, we're not buying good shit here. This O-ring's so fucked. Come off. There we go. Ow, my fingy. This music's really sexual right now for some reason. It's the non-copyright music, so I can still jam out, because when I don't have music, the voices in my head get too loud. Um, Things are fucked. I guess that's what you get when you live by the beach. Hammered. Smammered. Fuck, it's already 2. Okay, that's good enough. Time to eat Takis by the handful.